Hey guys, it's Catherine again. I'm back with another video. I told you guys I would post a video about how I use my Erin Condren planner, and so this is going to be the video that describes roughly how I use it. Um, I generally like to put stickers on my planner, and I like to match the colors of tabs of the entire layout. So I use Papermate Inkjoy, the gel 0.7. I've got I think I got like the 15 pack or something like that. I got it from Target and it was like 14 bucks or so. It wasn't a whole lot. Um, the stickers that I will be using, I bought the design sticker book, the monthly collection edition 4, and it says each moment of the year has its own beauty. And then these stickers are divided by the months. So I've already started using it because I've been using my planner for a little while now. But this is January, February, and so on and so forth. Um, I will be using the October sticker sheet. So this is what it looks like for October. And I want to say I roughly spent about like 15 under $20 for this thing. But yes, so this is what I'll be using. Another sticker book that I like to use, it's the Create 365, the Happy Planner stickers. They don't all fit into the planner, but I use a couple of the stickers in here and I'll show you that in a little bit. So this is the first page when you're opening up a new month. It has the line part. Then it's got its normal little quote. Let me try to show you that real quick. It says, do your best with what you've got in October 2019. The next part is just like a blank section with a header, birthdays, goals, another box with just lines, and then a dot grid section. So I'm primarily going to show you how I use this part and then the actual monthly layout right here. So without further ado, let's get started. So with the line section, this is generally where I do all of my budgeting. I've been trying to follow the Dave Ramsey method pretty much. It's not really his method, I guess it might be, but it's the zero balance at the end of the month pretty much. So every single dollar and every single penny has a name, and I put it where it needs to go, and I don't do anything else with it. So once I've budgeted what I budgeted, I can't spend anything else outside of that. So how I use this page is I put my check information, my pay information up at the top up here. I put how much I budgeted, what it actually came out to, and then what the difference is. Any differences, if it's over, if I underestimated, then obviously that would be an over. Then I would put it in green if it's a positive number. If it's under, then I'll put it in red as a negative number. And if I balance completely, then it'll be black with a 0. So here I put check number, and then I'll do check number 1, check number 2, 3, whatever, however many checks I have. Currently I get paid twice a month. So it'll be check 1 and check 2. Then I do a budgeted amount. So I put whatever I estimate both of my checks to be. Then I have an actual, and then I have a difference column. And then over here, once I've written down everything that I plan on earning with regards to income, I'll put my total here. So I'll add these two up, put it here, add these two up, put it here, and then add these two up and put it there. So what I generally do at this point is I like to separate my income portion from all of my expenses that I have. I use these sticker sheets to divvy them up pretty much. I'm going to go with the pumpkins this time. So let me pull out the pumpkin washies. So hopefully this comes out even enough. I generally don't tend to make it even enough. Okay, close enough. And then what I do is I divvy up my expenses. So I actually put check boxes over here because I want to make sure that the item actually cleared my account. So I will do expenses instead of check number. I'll do expenses. I'll still do budgeted, actual, and difference. So that way I know what my differences are and everything. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the items on here real quick. Or some of them just to show you. So we've obviously got rent, and then we have a personal loan. Then we have cable. That's also including the Wi-Fi. We have car. We have renter's insurance. We have my cell phone, cell bill, car insurance. And then I'll put what I budgeted, what the actual came out to, and then any differences. And then as stated, if the item has already cleared my account, then I go in and put a check off on here just to show that it has actually cleared. What I end up doing at the end of all of that is I'll put another total at the end down here. And how I separate it is I do total, and then I do savings. So based on what I've budgeted for everything, that includes groceries, gas, everything that I absolutely think I'm going to need for the month, any gifts, date nights, anything like that. I'll total it all down here. Any difference from what I budget as earnings versus what I've budgeted for expenses for the month automatically goes into savings. So I'll put that on there, and then once I do my actual and my difference, that'll give me my full ending balance of what I'm going to actually put in my savings. I tend to overestimate, so I always generally tend to put more into my savings than I budgeted for. But this is the other way to guarantee that I'm saving money and not overspending without thinking about it. So that's this page. Then this page I generally use. Oh, let me go ahead and put this at the bottom so I don't forget. Another pumpkin one. I love the foil stickers. They're so pretty. Okay. And then this page I generally use for my list of successes and failures. So I generally have two different tabs, and then I just put a random sticker up here. I'm going to go with this trick or treat sticker, I guess. Let me put that on there. So I'll put that here. And then I generally do two different tabs that just say like success and failures. So these are kind of dark, though. I don't think I'll do it in black. Okay. So here's a flag for successes. And here is a flag for failures. So I just do little dots or little asterisk symbols here and just start listing as I go. For birthdays, I don't have any birthdays that are being celebrated this month that I'm like attending any parties for or anything. So I generally try to switch it up to something else if I know there's other things that I need to do. I am planning a party possibly for my mom. So I'm probably going to do a list of things that I need to look up and get going so that way I can do that party. So I will go ahead and cover it up with this spooky sticker, I guess. But it will definitely be my party planning list that I'll just put here. Monthly goals. I do like to set monthly goals for myself just to have improvement and, keep progressing in life. So with regards to monthly goals, I have been doing I've been doing school, so I'm gonna keep working on that and getting my assignments together. So I'll put school on here as one of my monthly goals. Another monthly goal, we do have, I want to say, we do have monthly meeting or quarterly meetings at my job, so I will put that one on here. Because I'm sure there's things they're going to ask me if I want to add to it. The last, well, I don't really think there's any, oh, costumes. We need to get our costumes together. We still haven't picked what we're going to do. And this box I use for habits. So I generally make a list of just things that I would like to accomplish within the month. So I've been doing a $1, $5 challenge. So anytime I break a 20 and I get a 5 or any ones out of it, I put it in a jar and call it a day. I do want to drink more water, so I will do water daily. And another habit that I've been wanting to do is reading. I've been wanting to read two particular books actually that are like business professional related. But those are going to be my three habits that I want to do. I want to try to read daily as well, just a couple pages a day, maybe before I go to bed. And what I do to track these habits is I do a dot grid tracker. So I convert these into boxes and I put what the challenge is on there so that way I can start checking off days that I've actually done it. So I'm just going to show you guys an example because it would take too long. But this is what I did for September. So I had my $1, $5 challenge. I wanted to do positive thinking, and I had business planning that I was going to do. So each day that I did it, I've got them marked by days. I would just color in the day that I actually did that activity. So I will do that later. And then the last thing that I wanted to show you guys was this. What I use this for are for days off and vacations and for any sort of bills that are expected to come. So what I use out of this Create 365 is the little asterisks that are right here. I will pull these off and put them down for days that certain bills are due. So obviously rent is due on the 1st, so there will be a sticker here that'll say rent. So I'll put that on there now. And then I'll just keep doing it for all of my other bills. So if I have multiple in a day, then you'll see a couple of them in one day. I have a bunch that are due on the 15th. But yeah, this is generally what I do. Last thing I do is I just try to make sure I'm keeping track of all of my assignments that are due for school. So I put those on here and I also put them out here as well. So on the 8th, I had a paper that was due. So paper 4 was due on that day, and I've already accomplished that. So I just go in and check it off as it's done. But yeah, if you guys have any further questions or have any concerns or anything like that, definitely hit me up in the comments. If you could, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with another video soon. Thanks.